Hey guys, Kira here, and today I'm just gonna be basically doing manga or anime recommendations for you, and I'm just gonna list off what they're about, their genre, how long they are, if they're ongoing or not, what I like about them, and all that, and what you might not like about them. And yeah, pretty simple idea. And let's get on with the video. Alright, so I got 5 mangas today, and 4 mangas, 1 anime. I've only talked about this first one, which is Love is War. I'll still keep it brief because I already spoke about it before, but it's got 214 chapters at the time of me recording. It releases chapters weekly. I think you should read it because it's pretty wholesome, it'll make you smile. It's got a good cast, funny moments. The art is good later on. The actual anime for it is actually really good. The music is great for the anime. Only thing you might not like is the comedy because it's subjective, and the art style. Other than that, all of these I don't think I've spoken of on the channel, but 2 of these I think have an anime. I've only read the manga. I've read the manga for all of them except one. Yeah. Next one is Sun Can Rock. It's got 25 volumes, although I think it's like 170 chapters around that. It's a gangster and martial arts manga. It's probably top 5 manga in terms of just the art. Made by Boichi, the same guy who made Origin, Doctor Stone, who drew Doctor Stone, and did Origin. So if you like those two, you'll probably like this. The cast is really entertaining. It's got one of my favorite main characters. Ken's a great character in general. He's probably one of my favorite characters in general. The setting is pretty unique. It happens in South Korea, and it's just about Ken, who's basically a simp, but also a Chad, who's one way or another becomes the boss of a mafia, and it's really entertaining. The only thing you might not like is if you don't like fan service and you're just not gonna like the manga. It's got a lot of that, and the ending is pretty questionable. A lot of people don't like the ending. I really didn't like it either, to be honest. That's basically the only 2 things I can see you might not like with it, except maybe some of the characters, but I actually like the characters. As basically, so basically read it because of the art and the characters. Next one is Magi. It's 37 volumes. It's already completed. It's an action adventure and fantasy manga. It's got a great, for the anime at least, it's got a great soundtrack. The art is good. The cast is really good. I don't want to say too much because I plan on making a video on it, but it does also have a spin-off for 150 chapters based on one of the characters. The cover art is also amazing. It's probably one of my favorite series in terms of like cover art as well. I really recommend it. I don't want to say too much though, as I already said. The next one is Gantz. Gantz is 383 chapters and it's already completed. It's a sci-fi, psychological horror, and action. It's super fast-paced in a good way. It has really good art and paneling, a great main character. The designs for the monsters are really unique and interesting. It's one of those that gets better as you read. And if you ever want a super fast-paced manga that not only gets better, but is just action upon action upon action, then this is definitely for you. It never slows down. The premise is really unique. It's about, I really actually don't know how to explain it, but it's a unique premise. It has a few spinoffs that you can read after you finish, such as Gantz G, which they're all in the same universe, but I think this one is just Gantz with a different cast, and I think they're all just teenage girls. I don't know. I haven't read that one. And Gantz E, which came out in early 2020. It only has 10 chapters as of right now. It releases monthly, but it's like Gantz, but in Edo period Japan, so like around like vagabond type of setting. I I I read like 6 chapters. It's pretty good. I definitely recommend it. It's still got a lot of suspense because the action, how they're gonna defeat the monsters. You never know who will die next. It's one of those where a lot of people die, and throughout something I don't want to spoil, some people do come back. The cast isn't the best. like the side cast, it's still I personally like the cast. They're pretty lovable, but I will admit some of them are annoying and some of them just aren't that good. Um, if you don't like gore or nudity, like fan service, then you definitely won't like this. It's got a lot of gore and a lot of blood. There's a bit of nudity. I don't think there's too much. I don't remember. And the last arc, I wouldn't say it's bad, but it takes a kind of a spin on Gantz when it goes from like super action to I think a bit more thinking. I guess I don't know how to explain it. Some people don't like it. I personally liked it. The second to last arc is one of my favorite arcs of all time. And yeah, the last one is Bungo Stray Dogs. I haven't read the manga, so I can't tell you whether or not to read the manga or the anime, but the anime has 3 seasons, which are 12 episodes each, and it has one movie. It's pretty short. It's only, I already said, it's like 12 episodes per season. It definitely gets better as you go. It starts off pretty slow, but the second season gets really good, and the third season is like the second best season. The power system is pretty cool and unique. The powers in general, I really like. They're different. Generally, it's always the same powers, but this series has unique powers. Like some guy turns into a werewolf, but instead of a wolf, it's a tiger. Some guy has this like demon thing that I don't know how to explain. Regardless, they're really cool powers. I definitely really like that about the series. The soundtrack, immaculate. It's got one of my favorite openings. The antagonist is really good. Akutagawa is one of my favorite antagonists. Definitely my top 10. It's just got the endings, for example, have really nice visuals. It's really fun to look at. They got cool effects on the screen. The animation is good. It's not like Fate level, but it's still good. The story is great. I'd say it's kind of unique, and the characters. It's got a good cast as always. Definitely one of my favorite things is the cast, as they're all. I don't think there's a single character I didn't enjoy seeing in the series. But yeah, I definitely think I should read the manga, and if I do, I'll tell you how that goes. But it's a sign-in with mafia and action. I think is how I describe it. I don't know what the exact genres are, but yeah, that's basically it for my 5 recommendations. I'll probably do more in a video later on when I've got more. This is just what I could think of at the time. And I also, haven't posted in uploaded in a week, so I want to make up for that and make this as soon as I can. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below if there's anything else I should read or I should put in a video. I do plan on making a video soon, but I have to get the person I want to do it with to actually be able to do it. Besides that, have a good day.